Palestinian host family, Sana, her husband, and their adorable son, Amir. During breakfast on New Year's Day, they offered me and the other Swatis I was staying with coffee to drink. And when I accepted, she poured what I perceived to be a large amount of milk into a mug and mixed it with instant coffee. Initially, this struck me as odd, and then I began to think about the other gracious hosts we had during our trip and how during meals we were often offered juice or soda instead of water. And then I remembered, Palestinians have an artificially scarce amount of water. Their usage is restricted by the Israeli state. Their limited supply is held in water tanks above their homes, schools, and offices. And some Palestinians will spend up to 20% of their income on the additional water they need for everyday tasks. Meanwhile, in Flint, Michigan, which is largely Black and low income, residents had gone 2.5 years without clean water. My thesis, Our Liberation is Bound Together, Exploring Reciprocal Solidarity between Black and Palestinian activists, explores parallels of injustice, racial inequality, violence at the hands of the state, and violations of international law. Using this information, I attempt to understand how both the US and Israel, which are often considered exceptional states due to their military strength or liberal ideals, have been exempted from key standards of international law. This analysis serves as a framework for what I consider to be the most critical part of my thesis, exploring the notion of reciprocal solidarity. Solidarity, which is most simply defined as forging links in opposition of common enemies, is an essential political tool, especially for the oppressed, the disenfranchised, the marginalized. If we think about moments of transformative political activity, civil rights, apartheid, most recently marriage equality in the US, we see that they often happen when a marginalized group gains a critical mass of support for their struggle. Given their parallels and linkages, I wanted to see how Blacks and Palestinians can and have continued to use their collective power in pursuit of liberation. In 2015, a group of activists and organizations produced a video, When I See Us, I See Them, a montage of images and voices outlining the myriad ways in which the struggles of Black and Palestinians are intertwined. This powerful display of digital activism is just one of many examples of how the two groups have coalesced to uplift each other's voices. I want to end with a quote by Lila Watson that inspired my thesis title. If you have come here to help me, you are wasting your time. But if you have come here because your liberation is bound up in mine, then let us work together. Thank you.